Shalom. I want to give all praises, all honor, and all glory unto Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Makakwadash. And I want to give double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone that teach us his truth and that rule well. And salutations unto the elect that are scattered abroad throughout the four corners of the earth. To you I say Shalom. And basically what I want to speak about is how the Lord is visiting Edom. Okay, and starting with the tribe of Amalek. All right, the beginning of this war. Okay, like the prophecy says, the least of the flock shall draw them out. So the least of the flock has drawn Babylon, America the Great out for war, and this is the beginning. Well, this is the what I want to say, the beginning of well, really World War III started already. You know, if we want to get technical, starting with Ukraine and Russia. All right, them being used as proxies to fight one another, which America is behind Ukraine and, you know, or whatnot to fight Russia. But also, you know, Iran is basically a proxy as well, even though that they're a strong nation. Okay, the Russians are backing Iran, and China is backing Iran. Okay, but by the way, this is in transit and quote precepts as they come to my spirit. But Amalek, okay, the OnlyFans CEO, the owner of OnlyFans, died today from cancer. All right, and he was an Amalekite. All right, he was an Amalekite. He was a devil, an Amalekite devil. Okay, and it's funny how all these Amalekites, they own all these freaky deaky companies. All right, it's weird. Supposed to be God's chosen people. All right, so, and what I thought about also is a couple years back, the CEO of YouTube passed away. All right, she died as well from cancer. So the Lord is taking these fucking Amalekites out, man. All right, these Amalekites that hold these prominent positions, and they're dying young. This dude was 43. I think she was like in her late 40s, early 50s. All right, the Lord is tired of Amalek, man. And as you can see, the Israel's getting blown away to smithereens by those Persians. All right, the Lord is sick of these damn devils. The Lord, like the Lord said, he will have war with Amalek from generation to generation. All right, starting with you Amalekites. Okay, I believe that was a sign, because OnlyFans is big over here. That's a sign, definitely a sign for you women, that the Lord is fed up with a spiritual Sodom and Gomorrah. He's fed up, okay? He was fed up with the CEO of YouTube, because she was persecuting us like a motherfucker, taking our pages down every time we talked about the jab. That bitch was the reason why we had to come up with all these code names. The C19 Crown Royale, and, you know, we had to start calling Esau E. It was that bitch, because she was ruthless. You know, anytime we spoke about the God's herbs that come out of the earth, or getting sunlight, getting vitamin D, eating garlic, they would take the videos down. And only a devil would do that. And you people that are still advocating for these people, when I say you people, you Israelites, you still love the so-called white man. But if you're gonna go down with them. Though hand join the hand, the wicked shall not go unpunished. Okay, like the script, the wicked is being reserved for the day of evil, the day of judgment. And as we can see, judgment day is upon us. All right, it don't look like this war is going to stop. You got Donald Trump lying today, talking about he had some peace talks with Iran. so the dude over there in Iran said, we didn't talk to this guy. Those Persians want to make an example out of Israel, the Israelis. All right, and the Lord got the spirit on them Persians to do so, to make an example out of you. All right, to get World War III full blown capacity, in which, you know, the war is not going to be a long drawn out war, because this, like the scripture say in Isaiah 54, in the ancient world, roughly paraphrasing, it was with swords and bucklers and shields, but this should be with burning and fuel of fire. All right, so the nuclear missiles, once they began to be shot, that's it, man. Those are weapons of mass destruction. There is no coming back to civilization after that. All right, once nukes start flying, Yahushua is coming back, man. That's the end. All right, but right now they're still shooting ballistic missiles at each other, and you know, they still using old missiles and shit. You know, just basically jabbing one another. The good shit ain't even come out yet. The EMPs ain't come out yet. All right, the torpedo bombs that cause tsunamis, that ain't come out yet. This not real. They just jabbing at each other. All right, these people have weaponry that could, not even a nuclear missile, an EMP can ruin civilization and cause millions of deaths across the world. So the fun is just beginning. So if you thought that, you know, that this was as worse as it's gonna get, no, buckle your seatbelt in. Okay, the scriptures talk about famine, pestilence. All right, and you Edomites over here, you're rooting. A lot of you Edomites over here rooting for Iran. Do you understand that you're rooting for the destruction of your heaven, your society? You guys are Edomites. This is it for you. No matter how angry you get at Donald Trump, no matter how angry you get at Benjamin Netanyahu, not a Jew, Netanyahu, okay, you all are family. And this is your last hurrah. This is it for you. This is it for you Edomites. There is no more heaven after this. There's no more raining after this. So a lot of you Edomites are on X and these different social media platforms talking about, yeah, Iran is fucking putting that belt to ass on. This is it. That's going to be it for you. There is no more after this. Yeah, all you Edomites are going into slavery, you so-called white people. You know, so you're cheering on your destruction. You're rooting it on. Okay, you don't even know what the hell is going on. Okay, and Amalek is going to get it. All right, the Lord is visiting Amalek because he's sick of Amalek, man. All right, Amalek is a very nasty, cruel people. Okay, they're very violent. Amalek is very violent. All right, when we was coming out of the land of Egypt, all right, those demons, they didn't want to let us go through their land so we can get to the promised land. All right, these people are very, very violent, man. All right, and even if the United States, what they call make peace or talks of peace, Amalek will fuck up the peace. Amalek will fuck up the treaties because they're violent. They can't help it. All right, I think I'm speaking as a man. I think Amalek is a lot more violent than and diabolical than you Edomites over here. Okay, I believe that. But yeah, prepare slaughter for his children for the iniquity of their fathers. All right, you Edomites are going down, and guess what? Amalek, hey, prepare to see more judgment on Amalek. All right. Some of it might be a false flag, but some of it might be real, okay? Because the Lord is getting tired of these people. All right, those synagogue. All right, You know, some of the shit you can't even say it. Those places where they worship at, all right, people are going to get sick and tired of them, man. People are going to get sick and tired of those Amalekites. And they're going to try and blame it on, you know, for some strange reason, they always put a so-called black man in the face of terror as you know, like we running up in there. Like, we ain't worried about you. You know? But the Lord is going to begin to judge you damn demons. All right, so with that, shalom.